Hello everyone and welcome back to The Sims 3. Yay! It's been ages since I last played. I'm pretty sure the last video I got them married. They were married and now they moved in. I did try to record this episode last night and turns out that I wasn't recording the entire time. So that's fun. Spent about an hour recording and turns out that I had none of the footage. But what I did wasn't much. I mainly just spoke about random crap, and so now I want him to get a job, find a job. I think she wants to write. I think that's how I can earn the royalties up to 500. I think I needed to write another book. Criminal, medical, journalism. Where's the military? Where did that go? I don't think he'd be good as a doctor. How can you work as an organ donor? Like, you can't have too many organs to be able to be an organ donor for a career. Screw it. He can be a soccer player. That's fine. Might also get him to have a look for the jobs in there, see if there's military in there, Oh, she's gonna go vomit. Okay, so what happened last time was I really wanted to try and get her to have a child before this series finishes for the year. And with that, so the science, journalism, business, science, that's it, no, cancel. And so yeah, we wanted to try and get her pregnant, which seems like we have, because the last 2 days where she's supposed to be working, it says that she works in a day in 22 hours, which means the last 2 days she's had off, which I think means that she's been pregnant. And she's broken the toilet again. Right, so obviously I haven't really been keeping up with making any videos this last month because it's been entirely hectic. Went from having 0 jobs to having 3 jobs, which is now down to 2 jobs. You get him out. Can you get him out of it? As in, off your ears? Get him out of it? Just lock him in here. I forgot what I was talking about. Right. Yeah, went from having 0 jobs to 3 jobs, got rid of one of those jobs, which was only a Monday night thing anyway, it was only 1 day a week. And so now, I'm just looking back at all of the random crap that I had to go through this month. This month has been a whirlwind, it's been very hectic, I've had a lot, and I mean a lot of bad luck over this last month. So before I ended up actually even getting the jobs that I have at the moment, I got a parking ticket, and I also ran a red light, which had a red light camera at it, so I had to pay a good lot sum of money, and by me paying, I mean Dad had to pay it because I did not have the money, and I've just had to be paying him back, which I have. I've paid him back in full for that. Obviously after I started working. And so now, got the jobs, that was cool. Dad lost his job, unfortunately, so he no longer works. And I'm now working 2 jobs, a day job and a night job. And it's been quite stressful. I've had quite the amount of stress. Which is what has kind of brought up some issues with my body. Being overly stressed has caused most of generic female functions to stop working. Completely freaking me out, but also like worrying everyone who was around me, who knew. And so that happened. And I did go to the doctor and everything, and just to get things checked out and stuff. They told me that I need to go do a blood test and an ultrasound to see if I have any cysts and crap floating around. But it seems to be okay for now. Things have like kicked back into gear properly now, which is good. And then in the midst of like me having my bodily issues, my support pet, Panda, my cat, my lovely kitty, I might put a picture up or something because I have a few photos of him. If you've seen on like my Instagram and stuff like that, my poor kitty cat got really sick, and by really sick I mean he ended up getting crystals in his bladder, which caused his bladder to block up and he couldn't go to the toilet. And because the bladder blocked up, it just kept filling and filling and filling to the point where he could barely walk around and move. I called up my closest vet, and they thought it was a paralysis tick, just by the way I was describing it. But I felt his stomach, and it felt like there was this giant rock in his stomach, and that was his overfilled bladder. Which is kind of sad. But yeah, he was really sick. Had to have 2 emergency surgeries, and the reason he had to have 2 emergency surgeries is because the first emergency surgery they couldn't do without doing the second one. That's why he had to have 2 on 3 multiple occasions, like literally 3 days in a row. I was getting updates and stuff like that, and pretty much every update was like, look, if he goes into cardiac arrest or like his heart stops, do you want us to resuscitate him? And just like pretty much gearing me up for his inevitable passing, supposedly. But $4,500 later, and 6 days later, he was finally released from the hospital, the vet hospital, and he's actually doing a lot better now, and I'm really happy that he's not still like in pain or anything. Like he's actually peeing, which is great, going to the toilet like a normal cat should. And yeah, I am actually very happy. Oh, here he comes. He wants to sit on my lap. Up. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, so he's now just gonna chill on my lap while I continue this Sims video. I'm actually gonna move my laptop closer to me so that I can reach the keyboard. And yeah, so that's what my last like 2 months have been like, obviously stressing about my own bodily issues, and then my lovely support baby's issues, and then on top of like all the fines and trying to get sorted in like the work that I'm on now. I'm totally neglecting these Sims, by the way, just to rant and chat and crap like that. But yeah, that has been my life recently. I think I might make a little exercise room, or maybe even, I feel like redoing their house. I feel like he needs an exercise room, which I might just put off here. Yeah, I might do that. You can move over one. What else was I gonna say? I'm not sure what else I was gonna try and say, but yeah. All work. All that jazz. And yeah, why I haven't been able to make many YouTube videos, which I am trying very hard to get back into, hence why I'm doing like all these kinds of things. I'm gonna give him a treadmill. I'm not gonna be able to fit that in there, no. Okay. There we go. Oh, baby. Ow! There. Better? Stuck on my headphones. There we go. Much better. Alright. Sorry, my cat was just trying to move around and he sat directly on top of my headphone cable. Or cord, I guess you could call it. Still trying to get back my train of thought here. There, that's the workout room. You can go work out because he needs to be fit for his job. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, trying really hard to get back into it. I'm gonna try and finish up this Sims 3 series in order to start a Sims 4 series next year, which I think will be fun. I've got access to pretty much every single expansion pack in Sims 4 thanks to a lovely friend of mine. So I'll be able to actually play Sims 4, and just want to ask you guys like what you want to see. If you want to see me try and do like the Legacy Challenge or something for Sims 4 instead of just, this is just a generic playthrough with people to try and remember how to bloody play, and Sims 4 is gonna be quite difficult with all the different types of controls and whatnot, but I'm gonna try. So, oh god, she's throwing up again. Yes, I know, you're so sick. eat leftover autumn salad, and then you can continue your painting after that. What else? So yeah, Sims 4 series will be starting up. Also going to be trying to record the next lot of videos this week. That'll be leading into December, so I'm gonna try and make sure that I have a decent amount of uploads in December. And then also gonna try and start recording stuff in December for January. I've got a few pretty cool ideas for videos for January and for the new year and stuff like that, so I hope you guys will be excited for that and enjoy those. I think I'm just gonna stick to making stuff that I feel like making, that like I can enjoy making and creating, rather than just constantly be doing art videos and stuff like that, even though this is supposed to technically be a art channel. But it takes like 4 hours to record one piece of art. And now that I have 2 jobs, I can't be sitting down just drawing all the time as much as I would love to. Actually, don't do that. You need to use that and then sleep. How are you looking? Oh. You're going to have a shower. You're almost finished. But yeah, I've got a few goals that I want to reach by the end of this year, and a few little announcements that I would like to make at either at the end of this year or January next year. So hopefully that'll be pretty cool. Still just working on stuff and getting stuff organized and, you know, all that cool jazz, to try and get that stuff done and ready for you guys. And yeah, there's not really much to talk about, really. And I don't know how long I've been recording. Probably not too long, but I don't want to have these episodes too long anymore, even though you don't really get much done. Like, what? We watched Veronica do some painting, walk around. Also, I was just talking the entire time, not actually playing too much. The husbando has a job. He is going to be a soccer player. Veronica is... Oh, she preggers. Just found out that she is pregnant. Hey, and she wants to have a girl. It takes 4 days to have a child. 4 days, so she won't work these ones. Starts in 8 days, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she'll start Thursday next week. 7, 8. So she'll start Thursday next week. Cool. So the next 4, I guess it's 4 working days, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 that she'll have off. But I think she'll still get paid for it. Don't do that. Go back to sleep. Yeah, go back to sleep, weirdo. Stole your half of the bed. I do want to go in and give our husband a bit of a makeover. Like, yeah, might do that next episode. And we'll see whether or not whether or not she'll have a boy or a girl. Oh, and he wants a boy. Sorry, he wants a girl too. Get that in. And he wants to read the pregnancy book. Cool. Alright, well, I guess I'll leave it there for tonight. Thank you. I thought I've already cleaned out the fridge. Or is that just more food going bad? Clean out bad food and you can serve breakfast. You can make waffles, even though you were really bad at making them last time and you almost burnt the house down. And by burn the house down, I mean when they were on the table, they were black. They were black as. They were so overcooked, so burnt. Yep. Right. I was leaving. Okay.